Hello. How is everyone? Okay. So we landed in Prague yesterday, and I decided we're going to take off from Prague and we're going to head on to Larnaca, which is on the island of Cyprus, apparently. Yes, it is. It is on the island of Cyprus. Yeah, so we are going to do that flight in the 737-800 in the SmartWings livery today. Yeah, so this is a flight from Prague in SmartWings that does go to Larnaca. So I thought, let's just adjust this a little bit. There we go. So I thought, let's just continue from here. I have made some changes to the sim settings, so I'm hoping they are much better. So we are in Larnaca today. There we are. There's Larnaca. And the weather is okay. It's okay. So let us jump into the cockpit and get things started. So we will request boarding from GSX just while we're doing what we're doing. So request boarding.
Boarding requested.
There we go. And we should get everything going. There's one and there's the other dude. All right. So let's jump in and get things started. We have ground power. Let's go ground power on. Yes, it is. Okay, that is all good for now. And let's get the FMC set up. So nav align. There we are. That's good.
Do you want a board crew?
Both. There we go.
Pilots boarding starting.
Thank you. All right. So FMC position initialize. We are at LKPR. And we are at gate B14, I believe. So let's see. B14. Not in database. Of course it's not. Don't understand why, but okay. There we are. GPS. Pop it in there and we are good. Our route. Thank you. Flight plan request. There we are. Select. Okay, let's load that. Let's in the meantime just pop over to little nav map. That is our route today from the Czech Republic down to Cyprus. And our approach is going over the top of the airport and then onto Bosis and then back up and around
passengers boarding starting.
Into Larnaca. And the weather en route, look at that. So the weather is actually quite clear until we sort of get down to here. And then we've got a bit of weather on our arrival today. So not bad. Okay, so we are leaving on runway 24. Our flight number is TVS Tango Victor Sierra 321. There we are. We are good. We can activate that. And we can do our departure arrival. So departures on 24 and we're leaving on the VOS 4 Alpha. VOS 4 Alpha. Okay, execute. And arrival into... We're going ILS P22 today. ILS Papa. There we are. And we are going into the Boner. Yes, I said it. Bone 1R. There we are. Both this and execute. And let's just check. Do we have any discos? We probably do have one right there. So LCA. So pop that into there and execute. And we are 61. Let's go 50. And our flight today is at 35,000 feet. There we go. That is good. There we go. Alrighty. So let's go route. Our performance today 350, but let's put in our fuel. I'm not going to use GSX for the fuel. I'm just going to do this the old-fashioned way. Oh, I don't want any pounds. I don't want pounds. So let's return and go PMDG setup, equipment. Okay. Yes, that's good. Okay, let's switch that one off. Next. Next. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's all right. That's okay. That's okay. That will go auto. Perfect. Okay. Single class today. And we are good. Okay, return. Display. No, no, that's all good. All right, that's good. Yep, it's good. That's good. And we are in kilograms. Okay, return. Options, simulation. That's all right. That is okay. That is okay. That is okay. Okay. That'll be fine. And yeah, we are good. Okay. So actions, fuel. What is our fuel today? Let's have a look. Block fuel is 11456. 11456. There we are. And payload 141 passengers today. And cargo is 3.5. So let's go 1,500 and 2,000. And we are good. FMC, okay, 350. Cruise wind is 289 at 40. 289 at 40. Transition altitude is 9,000 feet. Cost index today is 57. Reserves 1, 0 fuel weight, and we are good. Execute. There is okay. So 5 CG, and we got a dry runway today. Runway wind is 280 at 10. 280 at 10. And let's see, what is the slope today? Ooh, so we have a slope of 0.361. There we are. That is good. Okay, let's get our V speeds. V1, V rotate, V2. 151. There we are. Flight director is on, and flight director on. That can go on VNAV and LNAV. 35,000. There we are. Runway heading is 240, so let's just put that in as well. And there we are, and we are good. Q&H today. Q&H is 1018. 1018. There we are. That is good. And I think we are all good. There we are. Okay. Let's go legs. Pull in the wind. Okay, so how are we doing on the outside? Still loading baggage. That guy's finished, and he's about to finish. Okay, let's load the wind and transition at Larnaca. Oh, sorry, I had the wrong airport, damn. What is our wind here? Sorry. That one's okay. Alright, and execute. Wind requests here are done, and forecast. Let's do Larnaca. Transition is 11. There, request the wind here. Okay, and load. They should be finishing. Yes, they are. Cargo is closing. Execute. And let's just go back to that one there. And wind is actually not, it's 230 at 6. 230 at 6. Okay. There. Bump, bump, bump. And let's go to our performance. Transition is 5,000 feet. Sorry. There. Okay, good. Legs are good. Ground services we can take care of. Boarding is complete. All right, good. Let's get rid of the jetway. Operate jetway. Okay, good, good. And what was our trim, by the way? Let's just have a look at our trim. 565. About there. That's good. Okay. We are good. Okay. We are good. We're ready to go. So let us pop on the APU. APU is coming on. We have a plane front here, over there. It's a long way from home. And APU is coming on. Let's go up top. APU is available. So let's switch over to APU. There we are, and we can get rid of ground. Let's pop on these electricals, and that is good. Ground can disappear now, so we can set parking brakes. Ground services, remove, and there we go. And we can call for pushback. We are going to go nose to the left. Okay, nose to the left. Dino, hello sir. So we are leaving from Prague, where we landed yesterday, and we're heading to Larnaca. I've made some changes to the sim, so I'm hoping it has improved the FPS, which it does seem to have. And I took your advice with the G-Sync, so I'm running V-Sync on and 50%.
Hello, Captain. We're ready for pushback.
50% refresh rate. It seems to be working. Here's our bloke. I am good, mate. How are you? I hope you're well. Wales playing Iran.
Departure check completed.
No. I don't know everything. Sometimes it's always nice to get a bit of advice from other people. I know most things. Hello? Why was that closing? Ah. Okay, there we go. Doors closing. All right. We have connection with the pushback truck.
Locking gear.
So we're going nose to the left. Nose to the left.
Release parking brakes.
Parking brakes will not release, but parking brakes are released.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Okay, good. PCAS is on, and let's go elapsed time. And we can switch them on. And let's go. Yaw damper, fuel. Do we have anything in the center? Yes, we do. Okay, good. Window heat can go on, and we can APU bleed, and there we go. Engine 2. Are you still in a drought? Not at all. It's pouring all the time. Rain, rain, rain. Loads of it. Okay. Oh. There we go. And let's just put our... there. Take off. Okay. Legs. And that's
Set parking
done.
brakes.
Parking brake set.
Waiting your confirmation for good engine start.
And engine left. Okay. Yes, I know, I know. Soon. Engines are good.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Okay, we go flaps 5. Is that too much? 5? No, that's good. Okay. And RTO.
Unlocking gear.
Be gentle, they really rocked the plane, eh? Okay, we're gonna go straight ahead.
Disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Straight ahead, turn right.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Okay. Bi-director's on, everything's on. TCAS is on, elapsed time has started. RTO, we can switch to engines, there we go. And we can switch off our APU. APU bleed off, and that can go to auto. And let's put some packs on. Yeah, mostly, yes. I mean, yes, they do have brake fans, and they use probably something that does get hot a lot quicker. We don't see brake fans on the Boeing, for example. That's why whenever I'm flying and Orca Airways is in the chat and I go medium brakes, he always tells me off. He says, no, low brakes. We don't want to use our wheel brakes on the landing until we are very, very slow. It saves the brakes. Okay. So that is good. Flaps are down. We are all good. Let's start our taxi. Parking brakes released. And start our taxi. We can go on straight ahead and join the main taxiway. So we follow this orange line for a little bit. The main taxiway is there on the left there. But we follow this and it will bring us onto the main taxi. And it's a good idea to switch on taxi. There we are. And there we go. We see the orange moving to the left there. So we will follow that to the left. And join the main taxiway and then turn right. Oh no, I have the charts. There we go. Yeah, but the charts, you can have them on little nav map. If you use little nav map and then zoom into the airport, you see all the taxiways. I'll tell you, all of this Black Friday shite, you'd think I was living in the US. So many messages popping up on the phone. Okay, and we will head out straight to the threshold.
B7 Juliet Delta, contact the 133.635, goodbye. 133.635, B7 Juliet Delta, bye-bye.
Let's get a nice view on the other side, shall we? There we are. Airport in the distance there. So we... You like traffic? Yeah, I've been using FSLTL, but I don't know, it just still is a bit buggy, I think.
Good afternoon, sir. November 717 Hotel Sierra. November 717 Hotel Sierra information. Go ahead. 717 Hotel Sierra, just everyone in lobby Shrill, maintaining 2,300. Our plan, if it's okay with you, was to route to for a practice. Our now route initially NECAD. We understand the airfield is closed. Our plan was to descend to 500 feet above the airfield and then back to lobby Shrill. November 717 Hotel Sierra, that's copied. Nordic Unit 1017 hectopascal, confirm this is an info only flight.
Okay.
If only copy, there's no known traffic on route to effect. You can report at Connacht. Report Connacht, 717.
We are ready for takeoff.
Diego, Kilo November, over, meeting at 5,000 feet. Kilo November has copied. What are your intentions now? I'm planning to follow the coastline to the Dunga.
Guinea pigs.
That's copied.
Ah, maybe I have a comment, but I don't think it's appropriate for the stream. About guinea pigs, because I'm sure there are a lot of animal lovers out there.
At 2,800 feet, routing to Cork. Golf Tango Hotel, Yankee Bravo, information low, QNH 1020 hectopascal. QNH 1020 hectopascal, Golf Tango.
Okay. Oh, look at that lovely long runway. Definitely smoother FPS. When I landed here yesterday, it was really sketchy with the FPS. Oh, look at that view. Is that the view we want? That's the view we want. Okay. Let's go. Flaps 5, everything is good. Let's go. Stable. There we go. Airspeed is alive. 80 knots. Check. Rotate. Oh, there was a speed bump in the middle of the runway there. Positive rate. Gear up. All done. I've got all of that done, mate. All of that done. Oh, that is a steep climb, isn't it? Come on. There we go. Hold it manual. Let's get it. There we go. Flaps up.
Golf Kilo November, contact approach now 119.9, right? Golf Kilo November. Go ahead, Golf Kilo.
There we are.
Okay, you can switch it now 119.9, right? 119. Golf Kilo November.
Beautiful. And let's fly this up to there. Okay. All right. There we go. Autopilot engaged. Disarm brakes. Lock the gear. And flaps are up. And we are good.
Golf Tango Hotel, Yankee Bravo, contact 119.9.
Beautiful. And QNH standard pressure. And we are out of here. Gordo, hello. How are you, man? How's the hockey going? Are you watching the game? I'm sorry, I'm not following the football this morning. Who's winning, Wales or Iran? That is Grumpy Gordo. It is him. It is not an imposter. Dreisen, hello, sir. So we're leaving Prague. Iran? No way. No way. Damn. Damn. Oh dear, what is happening in this World Cup, man? Everyone's had their Weetabix or what? So we landed in Prague yesterday, and we decided we're going to go to we're going to leave from Prague because I've made some changes on my sim, and I think the FPS has definitely improved. I followed Dino's recommendations as well. My G-Sync monitor, so I've got V-Sync on, 50% refresh rate, and it works. Larnaca is Just Sim, I believe, isn't it? Yeah, I got Just Sim, I think it is. Let me see. Yeah, Just Sim. Yeah. Larnaca Just Sim. So we have just taken off from Prague. We're at 10,000 feet. Let me clean up. There we go. And we are good. All of that looks good. Packs are on. And 16 minutes since we left the gate. And yeah, it looks all nice. The FPS has definitely improved. Oh wow, okay. I hope the missus is alright. I hope Mrs. Gordo's good.
Kilo November, contact 4119er, decimal 9er, bye-bye.
Yep. Speedy recovery. Her hip replaced and a cracked pelvis repaired. Dude, that doesn't seem like a very small surgery at all. Damaged pelvis can be quite risky, isn't it?
We're currently 2,000 feet. We'd like to climb to 3,000 feet. Actually, we'll make it 4,000 feet. We'd like to carry out the RNP approach for runway 5 if available. Okay, stand by, we'll advise.
So we're flying SmartWings today. To be honest, I've never heard of them, but they do fly out of Prague. It's a Czech Republic airline, I think. And they do fly the 737-800. What changes did I do for the FPS? V-Sync on 50% refresh rate, because so that brings my monitor refresh rate down to 75 Hertz. I had anisotropic switched off but on in the NVIDIA control panel, so I reversed that. I switched it off in the control panel and switched it on in the sim to 8 times. I removed the max frame rate in NVIDIA control panel. and a few other things. And then I followed, yeah, Dino is the one who recommended. There's some little bit of stutter, but yeah. I'm thinking it's also a lot to do with Sim Update 11. I never had any of this in Update 10. So I'm thinking there is something in Sim Update 11, but a lot of people are saying 12 is smoother. So I don't know. Is it a placebo effect? I have no idea. Yeah, it's all Dino's fault if it breaks. See, Dino can't remember what he said. He said VSync on. I've got proof. I've got a VOD from yesterday, so he's on the chat making his recommendations. But no, Dino, it has improved and it makes sense, you know. So I've got two monitors. So two are 144 Hertz, the other one's 75 Hertz. NVIDIA can also try sometimes to drop the refresh rate to match the lowest monitor. So I've also read up about that. But let's see. I'll let it... well, we can. I probably could set it to 100% if I had all the same monitors. Then, yeah, not a problem. But because I've got this 75 Hertz, which I am being tempted to just change that one as well. But, yeah, let's see. I don't do anything on that on the third monitor other than fly live. What's that? Little nav map and Sim Toolkit Pro on there, but that's it. But it's okay, it's running alright. I think the stream's smooth enough, isn't it? I think the stream is smooth. I've got no drop frames at the moment on OBS. Yeah, that's what counts. Gameplay for me here is also quite smooth, so yeah, I've got no problem with it. Okay, let's just change, get the heading bug to where it's supposed to be. There we are, 148. We are at 25,000 feet, heading to 35,000 feet. Let's put a bit of lighting on. Just a bit of the ambience. There we are. And I know I've got another one there, the panel bright. There we go. And that gives us some nice lighting. And then we got reading lights as well, haven't we?
Just to the south of Tiptown now, we're at 1,100, 1021, and we'll maintain below 1,500, 102100.
And panel lights in here as well. Let's put them on. Little bit dim in the cabin. Let's increase our range. And there we are. Top of climb. Just past Mareg. And it looks okay.
Echo India, Charlie Delta information, low fuel H 1021 hectopascal. 1021, we're level 2,000 feet. We're going to overfly Malachi area before letting down low level. We were operating around the Kukos Barrier area before.
So the weather into Larnaca. Yeah, I didn't look at this before I did it, but that's our weather into Larnaca. Alright. I don't know if blue is bad. I know red is bad. Does it go yellow, green, blue, red?
92 Alpha, we continue our climb up to 3000, just use the tailwind.
We had that belt of rain come over the UK yesterday, last night. Wow. Constant rain, loads of rain. Let's see, are there any other nice storms? Ooh, there's a nice storm just off the east coast. Washington still has weather. Let's see, Asia. Wow, Japan is somewhat clear today. Look at that. Sunny skies in Japan. Not normal. And that looks sketchy, doesn't it? Or actually, it could be blue is the least worries, the one with the least trouble, right? Blue, then it goes green, then sort of yellow, and then goes into red, doesn't it? Yeah. So we should be all right. We don't have any red yet. The METAR in Larnaca, METAR, no rain. Okay, that is nice. That is always good. Let's get rid of that. There we go. That's better. Okay.
The traffic is at 172, just southeast Clonmel at this time, routing to Shannon, so at 2,500 feet. Copy the traffic 92 Alpha. We're currently level 3,000 feet, and our site is about 4 miles to the south of Tipperary town, between the Galty Mountains and Tipperary, where we'll be landing on. We'll be there in about 6 minutes time, so on the ground it's 6-7 minutes.
We've got, oh, there it is. There we are. Looking all right.
Golf India Victor Echo November, that traffic in your couple o'clock position now at 3 miles. We're 1500, 1021, Golf November.
So we are now in Vienna.
Charlie Lima, Mike X-ray, contact 119, that's 9, good evening. 119, that's 19.
So we are in Austria. And then heading towards Bratislava.
Golf Romeo Golf, correction, Echo Golf Romeo X-ray, what's the max altitude? Golf Romeo X-ray, max altitude 3,000 feet if possible.
Hold on 1 second, I got someone at the door. 1 second. I'll be right back.
Mike Dinky Golf, India Golf, contact 134, that's 260, please. 134, 260, Mike, India Golf, bye-bye. 61, descend altitude 3,000 feet on QNH 1015, active count. Descend 3,000 feet on QNH 1015, Everest 161, confirm 1 to keep speed 250. No, sir, you can reduce speed not below 220. Copy that, Everest 1. Off Mike X-ray, what is your requested altitude to up through?
Max altitude request for this week and just clamp up to week base and up to direct back from your line for that to
Golf Mike X-ray, roger, at altitude 4,000 feet, you active controlled airspace in approximately 24 miles.
Copy, climb altitude for this week and 4 miles to control there.
Golf Mike X-ray, maintain altitude 3,000 feet for the moment, but if your maximum altitude is 4, then you will leave controlled airspace in approximately 24 miles.
I'm coming there, I'm in here.
T2, coming flight level 120, direct lifting.
32, 97230.
Flight level 230, send you 2.
Blue Air 7 Romeo Delta, descend to flight level 80 and contact approach 1211. Good day.
Confirm 80 and approach 11 for 7 Romeo Delta. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Turkish 5 X-ray Victor, turn right to rule out.
Right to rule out, 35 X-ray Victor, thank you.
Information, this is Golf Bravo Zulu X-ray Kilo.
Golf Bravo Zulu X-ray Kilo, good morning.
Good morning. X-ray Kilo, we are heading from Navan down to Kilrush at 1,000 feet.
Golf Bravo Zulu X-ray Kilo, all copy, maintain the forward and clear control airspace, unit 1015.
1015, remain clear of airspace over. Thank you very much. Golf X-ray Kilo.
United 954, flight level 370, squawk in 1160.
United 954, control, good day, stand by for radar contact.
Roger, roger, and just started picking up light, occasional moderate, top 370 request.
There we are. I am back.
Okay, sir, request copy, stand by.
We are at our cruise altitude now. So let's change that over to our cruise, and that can go to legs.
Okay, from
And there we are.
direct to Lima, India, Zulu, Alpha, Delta, United 954.
United 954, that's correct, sir. Climb for the moment, flight level 380.
Okay, we're out of 370 for 380 now, United 954.
So we're still in Austria at the moment. Do we see any mountains? Are the mountains around here? No.
Reach 827.
Ian, hello sir. How are you? How are you?
Reach 827.
Good afternoon to you.
Reach 827.
Are you watching the stream from Qatar,
Thank you. Identified, cleared from Pickle to Mimku.
or are you at home in the UK? I thought you'd be doing the sound engineering in Qatar.
Request flight level 330.
Roger, expect that shortly.
Speedbird 285, flight level 340.
Speedbird 285, control good day, identified, and number restriction category 1226 or later, please.
Hey, son. And we'll manage that. Speedbird 285.
.41 knot tailwind. I thought I'd take the opportunity and make myself a cup of coffee.
330.
Flight level 330, reach 827.
Haha. It's not that hot.
2719, control good day, confirm the report.
It's good for the bones. The heat.
Line cargo 1501.
Well, said that I'm going to 1.01.
Line cargo 1501, contact under control on 132.86. Bye-bye.
1.2.86. Bye-bye, I'm going to 1.01. Thank you.
Boxing Day, For those who don't know what Boxing Day is, it is the day after Christmas.
Flight level 390, will be less than 1 minute to cross the company traffic.
Roger, out of 3, 0 for 3900, 1 minute or less, and just saw your the traffic on the left side. Thanks for that.
Yeah, actually, I'm also, I to be honest, I don't know what Boxing Day is why it's named Boxing Day. Is it because all the presents that were in boxes, you have to get rid of the boxes? I don't know. Is it the recycling day? I've no idea. So we're going to have a very nice approach into Larnaca. So our approach takes us across Cyprus, over the top of the airport, and then down out towards the ocean again into Bosis, and then follow around and landing into runway 22. So that is going to be our approach. So we go over the top of Larnaca VOR above 4,000 feet, and then out towards the ocean again. So that is our approach into. And what's our alternate? Our alternate is. What is that? LTAF. That's funny. I mean, that is really funny because this Cyprus and our alternate is in Turkey. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. The first weekday after Christmas Day observed as a holiday on which postmen, errand boys and servants of various kinds expect to receive a Christmas box. Ah! So there is a box involved. Servants. Oh. I better get stuff prepared for my servants, eh? Mystic, hello. It's going good, it's going good. We're on our way to Larnaca. We left Prague and we're flying SmartWings in the 737-800 and flying to Larnaca on Cyprus. Flight level of 35,000 feet, and we are flying a heading of 118.
Radar service is terminated. Contact HF 5649. Bye-bye.
We're in Bratislava now, and we're heading towards Hungary.
Fox 7 Tango Romeo, continue with control on 135.23. Bye-bye.
13523, Fox 7 Tango Romeo. Tango Romeo, showing flight number 380, direct to Prague.
It's Fox 7 Tango Romeo, good day to you, identified.
By the way, now I figured out why my multiplayer won't work. I had multiplayer set off from some weird place. What do you mean? Sometimes a sim update can sometimes switch off. The multiplayer.
Virgin 24 Mike, flight level 410, approaching Dogo, squawking 6331.
Virgin 24 Mike, control good day, identified. You cleared from Dogle to Trumbull.
Dogle, Strumble, many thanks, Virgin 24 Mike.
MSFS radar service is terminated. Contact radio on HF 5649. Good day.
Yes, we did have cloudy weather when I departed, yes. And we've got a lot of weather in Larnaca as well.
7190, 7390, CPDS.
French B719, thank you, identified.
So we have that weather in Larnaca right now. So yeah, it's going to be a nice approach, I think. You're going to get VR in spring. Ah, good. Yeah, I don't know if I can be bothered with VR, to be honest. Not for the flight sim anyway. I mean, too many things going on the keyboard, you know, so you got to keep. I mean, it's good for other games, but flight sim, don't know.
October radar service is terminated. Contact radio on HF 5649. Bye-bye.
5649, United 951.
Yeah, my son has VR. and I tried it, and it's really yeah, it really messes with your head. He has the Oculus, I think. Oculus 2.
American 47, good day.
Yeah, European truck
Identify
simulator.
Denver.
Direct to Red News and Sooner.
Isn't that owned by Facebook or something? Oculus. Owned by Meta.
Contact on frequency 134.260.
34260, okay, I'm 744, goodbye.
So we are passing Budapest down there somewhere. We'll have Budapest down there. Batman, hello.
Flight level 380.
American 9713, Troll identify, good morning. Clear direct to Agori. Are you able oceanic flight level at this time?
Affirmative, that was going to be flight level 400. We're ready when you are.
American 9713, Roger, thank you. Flight level 400.
400, American 9713.
And that dot, when I go from drone cam, drone, like that, but if you use it on an Xbox, you get this dot. See that? There's that dot. That never used to happen in Sim Update 10. There was a way you could get rid of that, but you can't get rid of it in an Update 11 for some reason. You're on Geneva apron. You mean in the plane or you're controlling VATSIM? What is Geneva? LSGG. Apron ground. Ah, okay. So we got a top of descent, 944 nautical miles. Budapest should be out there somewhere. I think there's Budapest Airport right there, down there. There is Budapest. Such a beautiful aircraft. Can't wait. What, in Microsoft Flight Sim or? Have they announced anything? I mean, regarding the timeline? I don't think they have. Yeah, I think it's going to be next year for sure. We are just waiting in the dark. Yes, we are. $2024. Seriously? I'd have lost interest by then. They should forget about 777, come out and do the 777X. Even though, I mean, the plane is seems to be a complete failure. But it will be nice to have the 777X with the folding wingtips. I think the A380 will be here soon enough. I think by the close of this year, I think we should have the A380. I mean, if they're already flying it around, I mean, on YouTube, I can't see it being that far away. Any idea when the Sim Update 12 is supposed to be released? Do we know? Or the update? The update to 11? I don't know what they're calling it, but the next thing that's supposed to come up. I'm just reading the InnyBuild's Discord. Yeah, it doesn't say much at all. It just talks about more updates. We'll get the center tanks will be empty pretty soon. London controller. Do many people fly with London controller? I thought he just flies by himself. I don't know. It'll be probably if he just started streaming. If he has, it'll be about an hour before he takes off.
Livery 713 approaching the Gory now. You can contact radio on HS6622. Where the service is terminated. Have a good day.
Talk to you in a couple days. Thanks. American 9713.
So we are heading towards Romania now.
Pickle now. You can contact radio on HS6622. Where the service is terminated. Have a good day.
Currently in Hungary, heading down to Romania, and then we will go into Bulgaria, and then we're nearly there. Bit of Turkey, well, a lot of Turkey actually. I wonder if the bird Turkey was named after the country Turkey. Maybe not.
Advise 34 November, 53340. Advise 34 November, stroll identified. Good afternoon. Clear direct to Summit. Direct to Summit, advise 34 November.
In fact, I think the bird itself, the turkey, originates in South America, maybe? South or Central America?
Reach 253, flight level.
I do like a bit of turkey now and then.
253, stroll identified. Good day. Clear direct to Pickle. Are you able oceanic flight level at this time?
253 is clear direct to Pickle, and if able, we'd like to climb maintain flight level 320.
Reach 253, roger. Climb flight level 320.
Maintain flight level 320, reach 253.
American 9701, flight level 400.
01 control, good day, identified route to Atari.
Probably.
Direct to Atari.
Then why did they choose the word turkey after that, I wonder? Maybe they just like turkey? Let's see. Was turkey named after the bird? Google would know. Was turkey named after the bird? What? No! Seriously? You're kidding? Okay. There we go. Although it originated in the Americas, the turkey was named after the country Turkey because it resembled another bird nicknamed turkey cock and turkey hen, which was imported through the Turkish region. Really? There you go. That is the educational component of this stream.
Good afternoon, Stephen. 2203, flight level 360.
When did Turkey the country start calling themselves Turkey?
Stephen, 2203. And the estimate definite is 40 now. 40 is coming.
Okay, until 1922. So the land.
Steward 175, Pickle, contact Leon HS 6622.
There we go. Here's another bit of education. There we go.
175. Bye-bye. Good afternoon, Tom Jet 84.
There you go. 1922.
Tom Jet 8423 today. Confirm passing level 2.
Okay, passing flight level 285.
But the word Turks comes from a medieval Latin term,
8423.
Turcus, and it became slang known as the Turk, and referred to the people of the Ottoman Empire. Arab and Persian mix, apparently.
Seabird 268, we're flight level 390 to Dogal and we are squawking 6340.
Seabird 268, over after Dogal, direct to Strumble.
Dogal, direct to Strumble, Seabird 268.
So yeah, that is the educational part of the stream. Now we get back to flying planes.
With 14, flying level 380.
14, climb level 380.
$822 nautical miles, top of drop.
One flying foot level 400.
Climb level 400, Tom Jet 8431. Good afternoon, Tesla 350.
France 9260, hello, identified here, direct pickle.
Direct pickle from 9260.
Good afternoon, Shamrock 105, flight level 390 to Pickle. Shamrock 105, today identified.
I see that that Harrier has been released. Not my cup of tea, but I don't know. I'm not so much into that military stuff, and it's DC designs, so it can't be that good.
Good afternoon, Shamrock 105 to Pickle, flight level 390. Shamrock 105, how do you read? Shamrock 105, you're strength 5, flight level 390 to Pickle. Have you 505, thank you, identified. Level 380. And a 2780 should get ATU identified. Go ahead.
Frequency time, Brother 4.
Advance 3349, flight level 400.
Coming here in center level 400, Air Force 4. Thank you.
NSF-157, got time for a quick question. Go ahead. Yeah, what do we need for in-trail for oceanic then? Your restriction is time 1438 or later. 1438 or later. And just once we do get on the ocean, we're just asking what the in-trail spacing is. Is it 30 miles or 40 miles? I'm not sure, sir. It's 4 minutes. We've been given instruction by
Shamwick, I'm not sure if your routing is whether it's similar or not, like, but they could advise on contact when you're speaking to them.
32, level 320.
American 9732, good day to you, recycle squawk 1410.
Roger.
The clouds are looking really nice. Very nice. So, yeah, look at that.
Climbing flight level 280.
That is nice.
You identified what's the request 7.
Shamrock 1 kilo up.
Shamrock 1 kilo, the rest of the time, flight level 35.
Why does the drone cam do that? I don't know.
Okay, so see the 2 and the 5, we have the 400, we can get the tables and 2152.
For the 295 to HU radar contact, 21 copy the flight with any data.
So we're over Romania now. What's the car? Oh, Bucharest, yeah.
Particular short 5649
564 center, Shamrock 105. Thank you.
Booking red, no radar service terminated, contact 6622.
Turn 6622, what's the correct one? 54.
Still level 3 though. There's a 33 sending you data. Got the 33 cleared red, then pickle. Section cleared red.
Okay, go on direct pickle, Delta 33.
Kilowatt? 1 kilowatt.
We've received our clearance for flight level 360 and we are able to flight level 360 whenever ready.
Shamrock 1 kilowatt, clear time, flight level 360.
Clear flight level 360, Shamrock 1 kilo.
There you go. What's that? We've got some mountain range down there.
732.
9732.
Like a national park, apparently.
Recognize 732, roger, climb, flight level 340.
Leaving 32 for 340, American 9732.
Good morning, American 9710 at 50380.
American 9710, thank you. You are ready to identify cleared direct to Summit.
Direct to Summit, American 9710.
Ryanair 7128, climb 310, Bamba.
Ryanair 7128, thank you. You are identified climb flight level 370.
Climb flight level 370, Ryanair 7128.
You call me now 122.980, please.
122980. Top get 8423, we'll go. Top get 8423, 122.980.
Region 5, thank you.
Yep.
Space route to Land's End, climb flight level 3900.
Direct Land's End and climb flight level 3900 right here from 12.
Ryanair 5 Alpha Golf, contact 35, decimal
Wind shear.
30.
Wind shear. Wind shear.
5230, Ryanair 5 Alpha Golf. Bye-bye.
No, no, no.
Pull up.
Good afternoon, Verhaal 132 Bravo, level 3802 Bonaire, request descent.
Portugal 132 Bravo, hello, radar contact, descend flight level 200-200, and you're clear to direct Arbok.
Direct Arbok, descend flight level 200, Verhaal 132 Bravo, thank you.
How do you get rid of that
Bravo,
white dot?
contact 135.655.
It's got to be a way.
Dublin 135.655, good episode, Verhaal 132 Bravo.
Let's see. Let me investigate. White dots.
HF6622, radar service terminated.
Aha.
Thank you, Summer 105, Pico 6622, good day.
Climb, flight level 400, 400.
Climb 400, American 9710.
Left stick.
Can it be 35? Contact London 133 decimal 6.
Bup, bup, bup.
33 decimal 6. I have 33. Back there.
Okay, so apparently you can't.
Beaver 2203 Astonus is on HF6622.
You can't get rid of it.
Terminates, good day.
6632 is the next. Thank you, Beaver 66.
Apparently it's worse on the sim update 11.
Comjet 8423, contact HF6622, radar service terminated, good day.
What is it for, I wonder? Let's have a look.
423, thanks, bye.
So apparently it's only because of the Xbox controller. Oh, oh yeah, we do have a caution though. So you did make me look. There we go. Fuel pump. There you go. Dino's my co-pilot. So we'll soon get the other warning come up for the fuel pump. And then I'll switch that off as well.
Hello, reach 829er, level 300.
Reach 829er, hello, where to contact, secure direct pickup, and advise when you receive your clearance.
A direct pickup this time, and we'll reach out to Santa. We tried him earlier, but couldn't get him.
Yeah, 123.9 or 5 on your second set if you need.
123.9 or 5 to reach 829.
Liner 8, Uniform November 50380, inbound 1
Liner 8, Uniform November, stand on, hold on, radar contact. Flight level 200, 200.
Flight level 200, Liner 8, Uniform November.
Already
209, that's copied. Advise when you're ready for that level.
Okay, 209.
Astronaut, HK 6622, greater, self-terminate today.
Beta frequency again for American 9710.
It's the HF 6622.
HF on 6622, thank you, American 9710.
Go ahead.
Yes, sir. I just want to let you know we're intermittent with radio contact. If we did get our oceanic clearance, but we've now just lost them. Here's confirming one of the points that we do in fact have for a lat long. Don't know if you can somehow contact them, but we keep losing them. It's very intermittent for us for some reason.
Okay, I have a copy of your clearance. Just stand by.
Okay, yeah, and I can read it so that you don't.
But definitely my FPS is definitely improved. No drop frames, nothing. Touch wood.
Ryanair 8 Uniform November, contact control 1350655. Good day.
5655, Ryanair 8 Uniform November, good day.
After oceanic clearance here, I can issue the fire clearance if you want. Just wanted a couple of points double check with you.
Still can't get in contact with them. I'm trying to reach out to them to the past probably 5 miles.
Okay. Oceanic clear is reach 829er. You're cleared through Pickle. Time 1517 plus or minus 2 minutes. Mach decimal 74, flight level 300. From Pickle, it's a random route. Pickle followed by 57 north, 020 west. 58 north, 030 west, 57 north, 040 west, 5530 north, 050 west, Connor, Kilo Oscar Delta, India Kilo. Read back please.
Alright, read 829er is clear to Oceanic via Pickle 1517 Zulu. Flight level 300, Mach decimal 74.
Wow, even Twitch is having some problems, it seems.
57 north, 020 west, 58 north, 030 west, 57 north, 040 west, 5530 north, 050 west, Kodak.
Yeah, read back there. Thank you.
Thank you for your coordination, sir.
I don't know.
Good afternoon, Alfonso 06, flight level 360 to Synapse.
Aircraft 006, hello, radar contact, next report for level change.
Alright, correct. Niner climb, flight level 380. For Aston, contact state 76622, radar service terminated.
3622, Air Force 344, thank you, bye-bye.
If I hate it when the headphones, they put this line right across the top of your hair. You know? Messes your hair up. Might have to start wearing a hat again.
Alright, 6622, reach 1800, good day, and thanks for all the help.
Just shave it off. I used to do that in Thailand, but not here. It was so hot in Thailand. I had it number one all the way. It was so hot in Thailand. I mean, I shaved this morning as well. You know? You know, did the old line all there and there with my cutthroat razor, the lines here and here, and a bit of a beard trim. A lot of maintenance, you know, these beards. Maybe I should grow a man bun. Hey? A man bun, like Dryson. Oh, I didn't know that man buns were still a thing. Oh, what did I make yesterday? Oh, a couple of days ago, Dryson, I cooked khao kaprao kai. I have mine. I have mine because I cut my own hair and it's easy to maintain. Short on the side and just cut the top every once in a while. Oh. Yeah, so a couple of days ago, or maybe 3 days ago, yeah, I made khao kaprao kai with kai dao on the top, you know, with the egg on top. Oh, so good, so good. You always have to have a soft fried egg on top of your rice. Always, man. With a bit of Maggi on top, you know, the Maggi sauce. Nothing like it. Yeah, always got a bit of Maggi in my when I used to play golf. I used to play a lot of golf in Thailand and around the world. Borderline professional. So whenever I used to play golf, I would have like about half a dozen boiled eggs in my golf bag with the Maggi, a bottle of Maggi. And you know, you hard-boiled egg with Maggi on the yolk. Oh, incredible, incredible. Nothing like it. I haven't played golf in like 6 years. I did my neck in. So, yeah. Playing golf is the quickest way to aggravate it. But I won quite a few tournaments. Asian tournaments. Back in the day. But I could still go and play. You know, there's my golf grip. Either like that, or I would do a baseball grip. But most commonly like that. I wasn't a golf pro. I had a golf pro. And it was funny because my golf pro couldn't speak a word of English. Yeah? And I remember when I started with him, I couldn't speak much Thai either. But damn, he was a good golf pro. He was a very good golf pro and a great bass player. In fact, he belongs to this band. If you're ever in Bangkok, big boy band. Where are they? Big boy band, Thailand, Bangkok maybe? Yeah, these guys. So where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Oh. Really? No pictures? Let's see. Is this the one? Titanium Ice Bar, Big Boy Band. Let's see, let's see.
If you work in IT, you need to...
Oh, where's my Golf Pro? So my Golf Pro, I've muted it because I don't want any copyright. So my Golf Pro, so he's a really good mate of mine, this guy. His name is Anam. But, and this guitarist is an amazing guitarist. There's my Golf Pro in the back. I don't know if you can see my Golf Pro in the back. Hold on, let's go. This guy. There's my Golf Pro. He's the bass player. Let's see if there's another. Titanium Ice Bar. Okay. Let's see, Big Boy Band. Okay, no, we don't want any of that. Anyway, yeah. So he was, yeah, great friends. I knew them. I mean, 10 years while I was there. We met them once in a bar in Bangkok, and that friendship just blossomed for 10 years. You know, they're a bunch of Muslim guys from the south of Thailand, and yeah, just sort of followed them wherever, you know. I wasn't a roadie or a groupie, if you know, but wherever they went, we sort of ended up at that bar with them. And I remember I would walk into the bar, and I love the bass line. So I play guitar and bass, yeah, but I have about half a dozen guitars, and I love the bass line of ELO Last Train to London. Okay, ELO Last Train to London, the bass line on that is just banging. And I would always, whenever I walk into any bar they're playing, Anam, the lead singer, the lead guy of the band, he would look at me, he would stop any song he was playing, and they would go straight into The Last Train from London by ELO. I mean, that was my sort of walking song, you know? It was like that. Great people. They were very sad when I left Bangkok to come back home to the UK. You know, but we had one last big party before I left, and it was really good fun. The Bangkok Titanium Bar is owned by a friend of my wife's, so so it was really good fun. But some of the Thai music, I must say, some of the Thai bands are incredible. I mean, you got Titanium, which is a Thai rock band, which is called Titanium. And then Carabao, of course. I've seen Carabao live. Okay, and you know, we now have the Carabao Football League in the UK, right? But Carabao are an amazing folk band from Thailand. And then you got people like Body Slam, Silly Fools. You know, these are all massive bands in Thailand, and their music is incredible. I mean, the production is superb. If you haven't listened to any of that stuff, Bryson, you want to listen to it. Body Slam, Silly Fools, Paradox. These are all very good Thai bands. Carabao, obviously. Titanium is a trio, and they are rap. They are a sort of R&B hip-hop band from Thailand. They studied in the US and then created sort of R&B hip-hop, but with a Thai style. So you should check them out. They're on Spotify. Okay, we've got a master caution, and that is that fuel valve. We can switch that off. 558 nautical miles till topper drop. I mean, even, oh. Even my son belongs to a Thai a death metal band. He's a drummer. He's a drummer for the band. There. Let's see. Open image in new tab. There. So that is my son, and he belongs to a Thai metal band. That is him there. And they tour Asia, China, they toured the UK. Yeah, so they've done a few tours. And yeah, he's taking a break from the band right now. But yeah, he's a drummer. Let's see, is there another picture? What's that one? Open image in new tab. What's that one? There. So that's another one. So that is my son there. And these are all his school friends from Bangkok. And they formed a band called Defying the Decay. Okay, that was the longest waypoint there. Now there are just a bunch of waypoints, and we will start our drop in 500 nautical miles. We are currently in Bulgaria.
Level 400 to Bildo. SZ 813, hello, radar contact.
Alright, give me 2 seconds, I'll be right back. 1 sec, 2 secs.
Contact station 6622, radar service terminates today. 5622, confirm for 6622 for France 000. That is HF 6622. 6622, HF, yeah, France 000. Thank you, good day. Bye-bye.
Super 209, flight level 3, sure.
Super 209, read 5, thank you. Then 641. Switch over to channel HF 6622, radar service terminated. Unit 401, Shamrock here now, flight level 38. Flight level 38, up there, high 40.
732.
Right, 732.
Now requesting level 340, please.
Recognize 732, Roger, flying flight level 340.
Reading 32 for 340 by the 9732.
On the T9041 Heavy, level 320, follow. For the T9041, trying to get HQ identified. Into Redstone, can you keep it going or are we going to have to change altitude? Canada 7157, report your flight now, 6622, radar service terminator. 6622, so long. Good morning, reach 536, level 320, squawk 2641. Reach 536 for the Q, identify cleared Resno Mimku. Resno Mimku, reach 536. Air France 90260, for better coverage, call me please 122908. 122980, Mike. On avance 9260, good afternoon, Royal 340. 556 here, so let's do that. Got 330 for reach 536. 526, thank you. Your clear climb now, flight level 330. Clemency level 330, reach 536. Shamrock 1 Kilo Alpha, for coverage call me please 122-908. 122-908, 1 Kilo Alpha.
Okay.
711, level 300. 3711, can I get a identified?
So there is all our approach into Larnaca. 468 nautical miles, top of drop.
Shannon, Shamrock 1 Kilo Alpha, back with you.
5 by 5, thank you. Control, good afternoon. Connie 205 is approaching Resno, flight level 390, squawking 6251, GPVLC.
Connie 205, thank you. Control identified now. You're cleared Resno, then Nybog.
Okay, Resno, then Nybog for Connie 205. Thank you.
So what's the weather? Has it improved? Let's have a look. No, it's still sketchy weather at Larnaca.
Approaching vehicle contact.
So yeah, this is going to be interesting.
49er radar service terminates. Good.
What was the METAR at Larnaca? Let's have a look again. METAR LCLK. Rain. So we have 2,500. TCU. What's TCU? TCU. Let's have a look at METAR. METAR TCU. Towering cumulus.
688, good afternoon, level 370.
So we have TSRA. What is TSRA? TS. Thunderstorm. Brilliant. Thunderstorm rain. RA. Thunderstorm rain. Damn. And then CB. Cumulonimbus clouds at 3,000 feet. We have thunderstorm and rain and towering cumulus at 2,500. Brilliant. That's going to be sketchy.
Good afternoon, Tom Jet 8423 Heavy, Flying Cycle 360.
Actually, this is nice. This, how many pages is this? 6 pages. Oh, I'll save this one.
Back to Atari, and we'll do Tom Jet 8423.
So let's see, where can I download that? How do I download? There we go.
China Flight 1069, contact Brussels, 128.805.
128.805, China Flight 1069, goodbye.
So we are just about leaving Bulgaria and going to be heading into Turkey. But definitely the changes I've made in the sim have definitely smoothed it up a bit. The dew point 11. Yeah, it doesn't look that high. So if we say 6 and 4, temperature dew point.
Qatar 3 Alpha Uniform descent flight level 70.
3 Alpha.
And what's that one? 999. Let's have a look.
Qatar 3 Alpha Uniform, be level cushion cross flight level 100, 20 miles before pumps.
Course level 120 miles, full compass, get Charlie 3 up again.
Visibility. Okay.
KLM 679, contact London, 128.130.
Unlimited, yeah, 999. Which is strange, given we were in a thunderstorm. Yeah, 9,999 is usually good visibility.
Good afternoon, 2431, coming flight level 130, turning left to Apex.
2431, roger, and climb to flight level 240.
Flight level 240, 2431.
Turkey 7 November Golf, direct on mode.
Drake, almost to Turkey 7 November Golf.
We've got a tailwind. And we're leaving the coast of Bulgaria, and that is Turkey over there. Couple of ships in the ocean there. 1, 2, and 3 right there.
Qatar 3 Alpha Uniform, contact approach 119.055.
19055, Qatar 3 up uniform.
$390 nautical miles.
Spirit 431 for direct call London, please, on the 118.480, goodbye.
18480, Spirit 431, thank you, clear.
Let's have a look at the Navigraph. Unload. Import from Simbury. There we are. Import and open.
132515, Turkey 7
So that's where we are right now. So heading into Turkey. And we are arrival 22 on Bonar. Bone 1. And then And then we are ILS 22 closest. That one there. No, we're not. Are we?
0906, flight compass, and descent flight level 1.
Oh, that one there. Sorry. There. So we're going to do a direct down to here. And then into final. So let's overlay the charts. Closest P. Overlay the charts. There we are. So we are 110.3.
KLM 35 Foxtrot contact 132.5.
110.3. Decimal 3. Let's just switch over to that now. There we go. 110.3, 110.3. That's good. And we will have a minimums of 220. Let me write that down. 220.
That's get 15 Papa, climb level 250, inbound to Woody.
Dank u wel, climb flight level 250 to Woody, dat is 15 Papa.
Okay, good. And then landing into Larnaca, we will exit the runway right and we will go to gate 47, Alpha 47. There we are. Okay, good. Ah, missed it.
Italia 107, fly direct Cola.
I have nameplates off, by the way, so
Traffic.
Okay, 176, descend to flight level 200. Descend level 200, 176.
so we are in Turkey. Look at that. That's Turkey down there.
Approaching flight level 250, okay, 15
Level 5 Papa, Roger, climb level 260.
Climb level 260, okay, 15 Papa.
Level 5 Papa, call street 135, decimal 9 and 80, goodbye.
35, 9 and 8, that's again 15 Papa.
Goedemiddag, KLM 740, bounding level 65, climbing 130 to Burgie.
Where are you at now? Can you show the map? Yeah, sure.
Direct Emblem, climb level 240, KLM 740.
So that's where I am. There. That is Turkey. West Europe.
KLM 960, Tango, descent level 70, cross 120 miles.
South of Istanbul.
Flight level 70 to cross flight level 100, 20 miles before Compass, KLM 906 Tango.
But you should see me in the list on that I'm online.
Kilo 184, target Compass, descent level 70.
Target Compass, flight level 70, KLM 182.
Let's put the nameplates on for Mystic so he can see my plane. There we go. Really? That's strange. Yeah, it does that sometimes though. It does do that sometimes.
Okay, level 766, descent flight level 140.
Descent level 140, 1766.
What's the nearest airport? The nearest airport is LT Lima Tango Bravo Foxtrot, LTBF. Lima Tango Bravo Foxtrot.
The 96 Tango, flight direct to 4 miles south of Beam Charlie Hotel.
Solarhawk, hello.
4 miles south of Charlie Hotel, KLM 906 Tango.
Okay.
Amsterdam, goedemiddag, kilometer Bravo, descending flight level 260, turning to Arden.
Kilometer Bravo, Arden Compass for the 06 and descent.
So we're heading into Larnaca. We took off from Prague and we are heading to Larnaca in Cyprus. In the SmartWings. Whoops. SmartWings 737-800.
Alitalia 107, contact 122.515.
2515 on Italia 107, thank you, bye.
And we got our top of descent in 320 nautical miles.
Amsterdam, goedemiddag, KLM 1414.
KLM 1414, in Madrid, runway 06, descent level 150.
Descent level 150, vehicle with your KLM 141.
My multiplayer? No, because I wouldn't see those nameplates. I wouldn't see the nameplates if it was off.
KLM 743, contact 128.130.
128, 130, bedankt, KLM 743, doei. Airport 591. Direct on airport. Prime is level 130.
Airport 251, good day, climb to flight level 250.
Prime is level 250, airport 251.
My nearest waypoint, Mystic, is Kudak. Kilo Uniform Delta Alpha Kilo. Kudak.
Control, Cathay 270, climbing flight level 130.
Cathay 270, good day, climb to level 250.
Climb flight level 250, Cathay 270.
Cathay 270, fly direct to Echo Lima.
Direct Echo Lima, Cathay 270.
KLM 1414, descent level 70, faster in the Sierra Papa
Even Schiphol, Cessna 70, Kano 1414.
Yeah, West Europe. For sure. Let me just check very quickly, but I am on West Europe. West Europe, yes. And just to confirm, I will just check that my multiplayer is on. Data multiplayer on. Everything is on. Yep.
Level 7660, send flight level 130.
Send level 130, level 766.
Radar, good morning, China Southern 458.
China Southern 458, good day, climb to flight level 250.
Climb flight level 250, China Southern 458.
Yeah, it is. It is. It is very much a hit and miss. Let's see if he's come in. There. No. Is that him? Mystic, what is your username on Microsoft Flight Sim? Is that it, Mr. Zerus? That's you, okay. Mr. Zerus. So there's Mystic. Yeah. Wow, he's climbing like bloody Tesla's SpaceX. we have ignition. Oh, he's run out of steam there. Oh, there he goes. That looks like the Y button, that does. That looks like the Y button.
Goedemiddag, 70 kilo, die zijn nog op 150.
274. He's stalling. Yeah, I would not surprised at that climb rate. It's an A310, not an F-16.
China Southern 458, fly direct to Baden.
Direct to Waypoint, China Southern 458.
Direct to Bravo Echo Delta Uniform Flight, Baden.
Direct to Bravo Echo.
Someone flying the Captain Sim 777 there behind him. Do people still fly that? Wow. Whoa, look at that.
766 standard speed supply, reduce speed to 50 on that already.
Standard speed scale of 1766.
Again, I'm on 7660, set flight level 11.
And I don't get him on TCAS, no. Terrible contrails though.
Okay, the floor 2551, contact 133.855, goodbye.
133.855, airport. 2551, bye bye.
Okay, the 17667, flight level 7.
770, 176.
Okay, the 176, left the bottom.
Left the bottom, Kilo 176.
Cafe 270, contact from 136.465.
136.465, Cathay 270, goodbye.
There he is. There's Mystic in the A310.
KLM 1766, contact Sproos on die 119.05.
119.05, Kilo 176, flight level.
KLM 70 kilo, flight to River, then Sierra Papa Lima, descent, flight level 7.
Can we just remain on the heading for another couple of miles to avoid?
Yeah, that's approved, and when able, Mount River, and then Sierra Papa.
When able, the heading to River and Sierra Papa Lima, Kilo.
53 knot tailwind, so that should help us a little bit. So we're heading down to the south coast of Turkey, passing Antalya.
Also daar, we don't get 19 kilo. Nog get 19 kilo, direct to Bedum. After level 250.
210 Bedum, Kilo 19 kilo.
250 for the level.
Yeah, 10250, Kilo 119.
What happened there, Mystic? You're at 7,000, 5,000, 4,000. Wow. You've dive bombed.
Kilo 719, good day, flight level 240.
Level 240, Kilo 719.
Yeah, that doesn't look good. It's like he's on top of a mountain there.
Cat 719, flight direct to Shopek.
To Shopek, Kilo 79, bedankt.
Your autopilot is crazy. That's because you got a bad autopilot. The autopilot you want is this bloke. That's who you want. Best autopilot you can get. Those two. They always got my plane on point. Oh really? Did it? I didn't see that. When was that? Dino? I tell you, if I gotta thank Scruffy Tam for this this find. He's the one that pointed me to this add-on, and I've always used it. I just find it so relaxing to see these two in perfect control of the aircraft. Yes. Since the day he pointed me to it, I have not removed them. They're always been my default pilot and co-pilot. So 216, 200 nautical miles. Oh really? Stream before last. Where was he flying stream before last? What was his last stream? The last stream he did. Live stream. Flying Vici! Welcome aboard, thank you for the follow. We are almost at our point of descent into Larnaca. We left Prague. Loose! Hello sir, how are you mate? I'm just looking to see which one did Nomad do. So Nomad did an A310 to Kaitak. And then he did... Nomad did a 320. Maybe it must be the last one. MOT passed. That's good. And the MOT is valid for a year? Or do you have to, I mean, is it every year you got to do the MOT? In the UK we got to do every year after the car is past 3 years old.
KLM 719, contact 128 130,
130, KLM 79, verder.
KLM 9879,
So is he back up? Oh, he's coming back up. Mystic is back up. 4,000 feet. There he is. 1 month valid only for registration purposes. Certificate of roadworthiness. Oh, right. Okay. So you don't have to do it annually. Over here we have to do it annually. Same thing. Ministry of Transport. But every year we got to do an MOT.
After passing level 70, duidelijk uit.
70, dan KLM 9870, landing level 140.
I don't know if there's anything similar like in the US. If you don't have to, I don't know if you have to do an MOT in the US. Like every year you have to get the vehicle checked. I don't know. Because there's some really old cars in the US, right? That just chug along. It's only for the vehicle owner transfer, right? Okay. Ah, okay, for the registration, right. So when you buy a car from a dealer, I guess the dealer typically does the MOT then, I guess? So where was X-Spray going? He must be going to Istanbul. Istanbul is in that direction. If he started his descent already. Okay, let's see if the weather is improved. No. Wow, the weather is still really bad. Okay, right. So it's, yeah, basically down to what the dealer does, yeah. So that is our approach into Larnaca, and the METAR is, let's see if the METAR's changed somewhat. Let's see, has the METAR changed?
KLM 9870, how do you read?
Reach to 5, KLM 9870.
Okay.
Nope, still the same. So we've got thunderstorms and rain, towering cumulus, and come to Oz if you are. Yeah, I've seen. Yeah, what is the weather like in Oz right now, though? Let's have a look. Brisbane, it's not bad. Where's Brisbane? It's here, right? That ain't bad. There's not a cloud in sight. Look at that.
Good afternoon, Camille 8099 with now passing flight level 5 and to flight level 130.
Camille 8099, good day, climb flight level 250.
Climb flight level 250, Camille 8099.
Ipswich. Wow, you got an Ipswich.
KLM 970, fly after RTIP to Pampus, descend level 70, plus RTIP 100.
RTIP Pampus, RTIP 111, KLM 9870, descending 70.
It's not bad. Your throttles are stuck at 100% again. You're an Xbox, right? Mystic?
Descend to flight level 70, KLM 46.
Yeah, I don't know why that is. Maybe did you calibrate the throttle? Or do you have to calibrate the throttle in the Xbox? I don't know. So look at that. That is what it looks like. That's where we are right now, and we're heading into a thunderstorm. Haven't seen a good thunderstorm for a while, and your yoke keeps disconnecting. I don't know, mate. I don't have an Xbox. I'm not so good with Xbox.
KLM 994, descend flight level 100, the level RTIP is level 5. Flight to Pampus, level 100, RTIP, KLM 994.
I'll tell you what though, Dino, the FPS is definitely different. It is much nicer. So there's our top of descent right there, 144 nautical miles away. Autopilot is very easy. You got to click on the you got to click profile and nav in the A310. It's called profile and nav. Different from this VNav LNav. So we've already set the localizer frequencies 110.3. Let me just reconfirm 110.3. 110.3. That is done. And we have a barrow of 220. And we want to be at 1500 feet or 1400 feet? 1500 feet is our approach fix. Wow, it's all falling apart.
Okay, for the fixer, do not increase your speed.
And you're crashing. There he goes, there he goes.
Do not increase your speed.
Circle, can 486.
And rest in pieces, Mystic. Rest in pieces in the Turkish countryside. There he goes, disappears off the radar. Boom.
Get him 2 for Tango, die zit level 140. Die zit op level 140, get him 2 for Tango.
Okay, let's set our altitude. 1500 feet is where we want to be at the approach fix.
Simon 8099, contact 136.465.
There we are. That is set.
Okay, dan voor de security cent flight level 80.
The 7 flight level 80, yeah, then 486.
And this is where we are on our route. And I think we're going to hit dusk. So dusk, the sun is catching in. Look at that, there it is. So the sun is starting to set.
Hello 339, after Arctic to Papa Alpha. Papa Alpha Mike, 339.
100 nautical miles.
Good afternoon, 871 heading 100, climbing 135.
Dock 871, fly heading 105 please. Fly to right and climb to level 25.
Heading 105 and climb level 250, Kennel 871.
Okay, dan voor de sector die zet de level 7.
Deze aan de flight level 70, keer 486.
Look at that scenery, that is just spectacular. Look at that. So nice. So that's the coast of Turkey. What's the nearest now? Antalya.
Hello 339, level 70 to cross Arctic 100 below.
I'm just heading into the ocean now. So, I can see you, you're right by me. But Antalya is there. You got Dalman as well. And I'm heading to Nicosia, to Cyprus, towards Larnaca. The sun is starting to drop.
Goedemiddag, Beeline 5 Echo Approaching descent, level 267 to level 5.
Hello, Beeline 5 Echo, direct Woody, and descent flight level 150.
Direct to Woody, descending level 15, hello, Beeline 5 Echo.
Waypoint Tombi, Tango, Oscar, Mike, Bravo, India. "82 nautical miles." That is our top of descent marker right there. Let's dim this down a bit. Now I can see the dot properly. There we are. As I come in for my landing. And we're heading to Dasny now. And there I think is Mystic. Oh, he was just there.
Cafe 03, direct Sonat.
Direct Sonat, Cafe 038, thank you.
OBS, I tell you, has been behaving itself, that's for sure. 0 drop frames. I'm sure I can squeeze a few more FPS out of this. I mean, not that I want it. Smoothness is what I'm after. And yeah, it's running okay.
Kilo 1994, direct Poppers. Direct Poppers, Kilo 1994. Kilo 1994, the speed of 5 approach on 19.055. TCF 55, thanks, Kilo 194.
Yep, I got you there. Look at that sunset. Wow. So heading to Dasny and then our top of descent
Hello 339, flight back to Papa.
in 59 nautical miles.
Okay, 2 for Tango, direct to Pampus, and level 70. Pampus 70, gone 2 for Tango.
There we are, look at that. See that? Sunshade. Oh. It was blinding my eyes, it was. I am at Mach 0.79.
KLM 871, column on 133, dus 855, goeie.
13855, KLM 871, bye bye.
05 Echo, there's Bruno. Hector Bruno, behind 5 Echo.
What a beautiful view that is.
Hello, 339, reduce speed to 5 Echo. This is the first of the north alarm,
Bank angle, bank angle, bank angle.
It was a lovely
bank angle, bank angle.
A lovely bank angle that was.
Low 339, report reduction to approach 119.055.
41 nautical miles till drop.
Thank you.
And there is Mystic in the A3, in the A320.
Lonex 4 Romeo Sierra, climb to flight level 240.
Santa Lo 240, Lonex 4.
40 nautical miles, top of drop. And then we're into the, we can get rid of the sunshade now.
Beeline 5 Echo, contact 128.805.
28805 for the Beeline 5 Echo, bye.
How do you get the vertical speed working? There must be VNAV, LNAV, right? So VNAV is for your vertical and LNAV is for your horizontal, the heading. Yes, in A320. Okay. 27 nautical miles, and we're in. And then we head into a thunderstorm. Oh. Let's have a look. Has it got any better? Oh, it's still the same. That's what we're heading into.
We have 2 for Tango, reduce speed 250 knots, and report that to approach 119.055.
Speed 250, 119.055, not 2 for Tango, right?
$20 nautical miles.
Center, Emirates 9988 heavy, passing flight level 276, descending flight level 250.
Emirates 9988 today, fly after Dibble, direct to Sugal, landing number 0.
Emirates 9988, landing runway 06, and we went direct to Sugal.
Alright, you're continuing about Sugal, maintain level 250, and expect more descent in about 3 to 4.
Appreciate it, thanks. Direct to Sugal, UK 9988.
$13 nautical miles. There it is. And we've set our heights to our approach pitch of 1,500 feet. Alpha 47 was our gate to arrive at.
Good morning, Ascent 17 X-ray Charlie, descending flight level 220 and close to River.
X-ray Charlie, Roger,
Have I tried FSI? Flipstar, hey man, how are you? I hope you're well, sir. Have I tried FS Realistic? No, I haven't, but what's his name? Oh man, Shaggy, he has what is it? FS Realistic, and he seems to like it. But yeah, it never did anything for me really, to be honest.
Emirates 9988, descend level 70 and after Sugo Sierra Papa Lima, tot Sugo 100.
Do you have FS Realistic? I heard that, I saw there was a new one, which is like a first-person walk around or something. There we go. We started our descent, and we are now descending into Larnaca. Do you have FS Realistic, Flipstar? The sounds are a bit much. There is Mystic in the back there. We are descending, yes we are. I'm at 32,000 feet. Descent profile looks very good. Bang on, bang on. Yeah, it is a matter of finding out the right profile, that is for sure. We want to be at 1,500 feet at the FAF. Okay, let's just have a look at our init reference. We'll go full flaps on this one today. 140, 143 is our approach speed. 143. Okay, good. How much is it for on Black Friday sale? What is the price Black Friday? It was 15, wasn't it $15 or something? 15 euros? Or maybe I was looking, maybe I'm mistaken. FS Realistic, FS Realistic. By £23. 23 euros including tax. Yeah, I don't know. It's still got 5 days, have I? 5 days or 5 hours? No, I don't know. Is it still Friday? Yeah, it's still Friday. Okay. Oh, look at that. We're going to have a lovely dusk landing there. And there is Mystic. I think he's hand flying myself, I think. Okay. So what does that tell me? We've got to be above 11,000 feet. We've got a transition of... what is our transition altitude here? It is... let's have a look. Flight level is 11,000 feet. Oh, you're an autopilot. Okay. So 11,000 feet is transition. There we are. So our constraint there is got to be above 11,000 feet at that waypoint, which we will be. And it's looking absolutely gorgeous. Look at it. Look at the colors in the sky. Time for a bit of a logo light, I think. Boom. Let's see if that works. No, not yet. But look at it. Oof. Looking nice, looking really nice. That looks so nice, doesn't it? Jonathan 423, thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard, mate. We are on our way down to Larnaca. We're in our descent phase. I've got one of our people in chat, Mystic, who's flying the A320, coming in behind me, but he needs to slow down, otherwise he's gonna have to do a go around. Yeah, you're gonna have to slow down. You don't want to get closer to me, Mystic. You want to get away from me. All right. So maybe do like a little circle to get some, so I can get a bit of distance from you, and then you can come back on your path. Okay, so we've got to be above 11,000 feet at Bonac, which we will be, so that's not a problem. Oh right, okay. Alright, so just follow me, fly over the airport, and then I will land, and then you can do a circle round and come back in. You need to study some tutorials on how to do what you do. So we've got to put a bit of drag. So deploying the spoilers, there we are. We have been told we need some drag. That will disappear. And we can bring our spoilers back in. There we go. Our descent profile is looking a-okay. So we're looking good, looking good. It's absolutely gorgeous out there, look at it. Oh, Larnaca's there, yes it is. $14,000 feet. We will go below 10,000 feet. I will set up GSX as well, so they can get ready for our arrival. So we are flying over Cyprus right now. So we're going to cross the island, and then we're going to head out to sea. We're going to be flying over the top of the airport and then heading out to sea. That is the airport straight in front of me. So where are we? 12,000, 13,000 feet. Logo light is on.
Yes, you will. Direct, thank you.
11,000 feet. So what is our QNH at?
United 7-1, passing 107 for level 130.
United 7-1 alone, climb level 240, fly direct to Godos.
240, direct to Godos, United 7-1.
So QNH is 1007. Okay, we don't have a thunderstorm anymore. That's good. No thunderstorms, but we do have rain.
Emirates 90747, full approach, Bomba 9.055. Good morning.
And we're going to go into transition flight level. About now. There we go. Standard pressure. And let's go 1007. 1007. Yep, that's good. And we will set our minimums. Is 220. There we are. We are set our barrow at 220. Okay. Everyone is fine. That's good. Was it because of snow or? Oh, winds. Okay. But there must have been some ice or snow as well, I would have thought.
128,
Look at that. Look at this. The graphics are just incredible. Okay, we're going to be passing over the top of the airport, which is there. We're going to head out to the ocean and then come back on ourselves.
United 7-1, cruise radar.
But that is Nicosia right there. Where are we? 10,000 we have crossed. Okay, let's put on landing lights. And we are good. And we can put the runway lights on as well. Alright, and I'm going to put a little bit of dome light dim. There we go. Okay. Looking good. So there we are. We're passing over the top of the runway. There is the runway. We are going to be parking over here. Yeah, so I'm going to set up GSX now. So GSX Larnaca, there we are. And we are going to go to A47. A47, there we are. Handling by 2 serve. And there we are, look at it, look at it.
Flight 6 Sierra, hello, continuous cleared.
Oh yeah, as long as you are below 10,000 feet and 250 knots, you can bring in you can bring in GSX. Good night, Dino. He always falls asleep before the landing. Must be my smooth flying is putting him to sleep. You can hand fly whenever you want, Mystic. I have my whole flight plan is put in, so. But yeah, you can fly whenever you want. You can fly hand fly it, no problem. Oh, I forgot seat belts. They can go on, and there we are. That is done.
Alitalia 108, contact approach, 121, sorry.
I usually, when I'm 1500 foot above, 1500 foot AGL, and I've captured the glide slope, then I will switch over to manual control. There we are. We got landing lights on. Everything is on. We are good.
Dynasty 074, fly direct to Sonar.
Habit heading to Bosis, and that is good. Where are we? Our descent profile is good. Let's zoom into that. There we are. There we go. Drag required. Let's deploy the spoilers.
Get call 3, descent flight level 70.
Yeah, playing with the heading is also good. There we are. Slow us down a little bit. Bring us down.
Dynasty 074, climb flight level 250.
So there's the airport over there. Look at that. How beautiful does that look? And we've got to be above 3,000 feet there. Let's kill the spoilers. We can arm spoilers. Auto brake 3.
Jet call 3, call approach, frequency is 121, decimal 205. Goodbye.
Spoilers are armed, right?
121-205, jet call 3, thank you, have a good day.
Bye-bye.
Wow, really? I have no spoilers. Shit. Same problem I had.
Dynasty 0.
1 second, I got to change that really quickly. There's something wrong with my my pot. So let's just put flight control service secondary spoiler. Does that work? No, that is the throttle. So let's do this. I'm going to kill that. Clear current, validate, apply and save. Go to that. Flight control, spoiler axis, and that works. Okay, go back, resume, and I have spoilers. Okay, and that's armed. Done. Good. Sorry about that. There we are. There is Larnaca. Yeah, could be. I also realize sometimes if I unplug it, plug it back in, it resets. So I've got it on my throttle and I have a slider on my joystick as well. I thought it would be a nice dusk landing, but the sun drops real quick here.
Twilight 801, climbing through flight level 110 for 130.
There we are.
Twilight 801 hello, climb level
And we are
240,
perfect. Our descent profile is brilliant.
240 direct.
Yeah, it is. It is. But I notice if I have to just disconnect the USB and then run the recalibration, and then it's okay for a while. Okay, we are good. Okay, I'm going to start to do a bit of speed intervention now. There we go, and bring my speed down to 200, so 180. And we'll be good. 180. And we can start to drop flaps as well. There we go. Flaps are coming down. We can't see them, but they are. No. Not right away. Anyway. I've been up. I mean, this is 3.5 hours already. But I'll do one. Maybe I'll do one later on. Let's see. Oh, this is going to be a tight turn, this one. So let's So there we are. Okay, and let's slow us down even more. 160. And let's drop the landing gear. There we go. Landing gear coming down. This is going to be a tight turn, so we need to be as slow as possible on this tight turn. And we can go to flaps 10. We got a full flap landing.
2125 Hillen. 2 Echo, bedankt.
And shall I call for a follow me truck? Let's try the follow me truck. I haven't done the follow me truck for a while. And there we go. We can set our approach and get our localizer, and we can wait for... Oh, we have it all now. That's good. Okay, let's go down to 143 and drop. We're 6 miles out. Let's go all the way full flaps. Runway's in sight. There's the runway. We got the runway right there. Let's switch off the lights. There we go, and we can see it much better. There is the runway in sight. And we have arrived at our approach speed as well. Perfect. Floodlights on. And we are good. Flaps full. Approach is on. We're done. Good.
Qatari 107 Victor, thanks to the 60.
Qatari 107 Victor, good morning.
And I have control. And I've got the plane. Okay, here we go. There we are. I have the aircraft. Let's follow this there we go, there we go. That's good. We got a bit of rain, I think. Yes, we do. We have rain.
1,000.
You can get a prediction in real quick if you want. Oh, there we go, there we go, there we go. Okay, let's follow that, let's follow that, let's follow that. Come on, keep it going. I'm not even looking at the runway, I'm looking at that cross in the center. That's my guide. Okay, okay, there we go.
300.
We're okay, we're okay.
Approaching minimums. Minimums.
Continue!
100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
Whoa! Wow, it's really weird at night. There we go. What did I get? 315. Ooh. Okay, let's call for the follow me truck, shall we? Let's do that. Let's call for the follow me truck. I don't know where I'm going, so let's do that. TSX. Request follow me. There we go. Okay, spoilers can go. Brakes can disarm. There we are. Flaps can go up. And spoilers are retracted. And where's this follow me truck? Let's have a look. Landing lights can go off. And taxi on. There's the follow me. APU can go on. Okay, let's go and follow him. Okay, where's he going? Where is he going? Where is he going? Put your lights on, dude. Okay. So the lights disappear if you're too far away. But I tell you, my frames are definitely improved. 100%. That whole G-Sync thing, I think I have figured it out. Okay, we are here. Right there. $47. There we go. Where is it? Oh, there. That's a strange. Here we are. Okay. There we go. Please cut engines. Parking brake is on. And let's cut engines. APU. Move over to APU. There we go. And cut engines. And let's go and hop outside. There we are. And let's get some ground menu. PMDG, sorry, FS actions there, and set and request. And then let's get the ground power, and then let's go outside and find Mystic and watch his landing. Connecting. Ground power is available. There we are. APU is off. And there, GSX. Operate jetway. There's the jetway. Okay, let's go outside and find there. Okay, where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? There he is. Oh, definitely increase in frames, that is for sure. Okay, coming in. Where's the runway? Is that the runway? There's the runway. We might not see it so well, actually. So there he is in his A20 Neo. Mr. Zarus. Has he got his landing lights on? Doesn't look like it, does it? Oh, that was alright. That was alright. Little bit of a dip, like me as well, actually. Thrust reverse is on. But okay, it's good, it's good, it's good. Alrighty, where am I? There I am. Okay. Is that me? Yes, it is. Okay. So let's just jump back in to the cockpit. Lights can go off, off, and off. That can go to steady. And anti-collision is off. We're on ground power. That is good. We are on battery and ground power. Yes. All of that can come off. There we are. GSX. Operate jetways. I thought we did. Wow. Is it not long enough? The jetway. It would seem that the jetway is not long enough. Yeah, not long enough. That's a bit silly. Okay, that's fine. So we go and do operate stairs. And request deboarding. Okay. And there we are. Wow, it's very dark here, I'll give it that. There we go. Maybe it will improve once they start unloading the plane. Let's see.
The boarding requested.
Okay. Now the jetway is working. Okay, now the jetway is working. Look at that. There is the jetway. It is working. And here they go. Okay. That was weird. That was weird. Okay, good, good. All right, that's it for me for now. Oh, thank you for everyone who was in the chat. Mystic, Flipstar, Racer, who else? Batman was there as well, yeah. Dryson, of course. Dino, who's now in bed and fast asleep. Loose as well. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for the follows. Jonatar, Flying Vici. Thank you for the To be fair, I enjoyed that landing. I did. I enjoyed that landing, and I enjoyed flying into it. And it's so nice that I finally got the FPS sorted out, because otherwise it was just a stutter fest in the last stream. And yeah, but now it's working good. Orca, you missed the landing, bruh. You missed the landing. Salamu alaikum. Keep halik. Habibi, you missed the landing. It was a beautiful landing into Larnaca. I think I did okay in the trip in the 737. But odds are I'm going to probably do another one later on tonight. It is Friday. It is Jummah Mubarak. Yeah, so it is Friday. We do have an England match against the United States, but yeah, I will see that in the other room. Alhamdulillah, it's all right. It's good. It's going okay. It's going okay. So yeah, so I'm probably going to do another flight, and the other flight probably is going to be leaving Larnaca and going maybe to Dubai. That's what I think I'm going to do, is Larnaca to Dubai, and I might do that in the A310. Now that I got the FPS sorted out. So yeah, the Emirates A310 from Larnaca to Dubai. Why not take a suggestion? Go on, give me a suggestion. And no one say Skardu. But yeah, maybe I just want to do it, you know, from Larnaca. Let's see. But Larnaca, Dubai, or maybe Qatar? Let's see. Anyway, I gotta go and pick up Mrs. Gadget. So I gotta leave soon. In the meantime, you all take Jeddah, Beirut. Do I have Jeddah? What is Jeddah? What is Jeddah, IKEA? I have Beirut, OLBA. That I have. That's a very old scenery. Jeddah. OEJN, huh? OEJN. Ooh. It is available. Double T. Okay, maybe. Let's do Jeddah to Beirut. Well, I can do Larnaca, Beirut, which is a short flight, and then Beirut down to Jeddah. That is also possible. Okay, let's see how it goes. I'll surprise you. In the meantime, thank you, everybody. And I will see you, inshallah, later on. I'm thinking around 8 o'clock UK time. Yeah, 7 or 8 o'clock UK time. That's what I'm thinking. All right. But yeah, let's see. Okay. Anyway, you all. No, unfortunately, my son is arriving, so I might have to. I'm on standby to pick him up as well. But I'm thinking 7 or 8 o'clock. That's what I'm thinking. All right. Yeah, my son is arriving for the weekend, so I got to go and sort out his train. His train arrives around that time, so I got to do it. I got to be flexible there. All right, guys. In the meantime, have a good rest of your Friday, and I will catch you all very, very soon. Larnaca, Beirut, Jeddah, inshallah. All right. In the meantime, take care. Peace be with you all. God bless, and I'll catch you soon. Bye-bye.
Talk to me,